Hello everyone and welcome to a new series. We're going to be playing Pokemon Black, and eventually Black 2. I mean, it's not really much of a secret, but yeah, so we're going to be playing Pokemon Black and then Black 2, just to be consistent. I never really understood this, but like, why is it that Pokemon Black has Reshiram as the box art, and then Zekrom as the Pokemon White Black card? It just doesn't really make much sense to me. But anyways, here we go. You guys know the drill. It's a new game. I mean, it's kind of a little bit expected that I'd move on to Gen 5. Because, well, it's kind of the trend that I'm doing. But I'd also like to apologize, because it's taken me so long just to get back into the games. I've been really busy in life. But, yeah. The boy or the girl? I'm gonna choose the boy for this one, and then maybe the girl for the next one. So I think the girl's design in the second game looks better. Oops. Here we go. Yes, that is my name. Uh-huh. Bianca, Sharon, and okay. Ooh, a new kind of gimmick? I don't know if you'd call it a gimmick, but something that's only in this game, I think. Is this the only generation with seasons? I don't think so. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I'm not sure. Okay, so we've got Sharon here. We're waiting. Here we go. Not gonna lie, I recorded this episode like a while back, or I started recording this episode a while back, but then I was like, I don't really like the intro, and then I just deleted it. And then like, I was gonna re-record the episode later in the day, but then I got busy that day, and I'm getting distracted because I'm talking too much. Enjoy your Pokemon. I'm the professor. Okay, and so here are your three starters of this generation: Oshawott, Tepig, and Snivy, or Snivy, however people want to pronounce it. But for me and this playthrough, I am going to pick Tepig because, actually, for that matter, I'm pretty sure this is my first playthrough of specifically Pokemon Black, because I've only owned. Nah. I've owned this game before, but yeah, I've only played it once, but I didn't even complete the game, I think. I think I got up to like the Elite Four, maybe? And then I stopped playing, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyways. Ooh, what happened there? Give me 1 second. Alrighty, and that's there, and then Sharon's got Oshawott. Okay, so Bianca's got Snivy. This is back when they were like 10 to 12 years old, I'm pretty sure. Can you imagine Sharon and Cheren becomes the gym leader of the first gym in the next game, I think. And Bianca becomes the professor's assistant. If memory serves correctly. Now, Pokemon Black and White 2, I did end up finishing. It's just Pokemon Black and White that I never finished. Okay, anyways, let's start this battle. I'm just gonna keep spamming tackle until we win here. But yeah, it's great to go back to nostalgia, I guess. Were these my second games that I've played? I think so. After Platinum, I think this is the second Pokemon game that I've played. And the room is a mess. Uh-huh. Tell no doubt, would you like to take a look around? Yeah, my room is a mess. Both in-game and IRL. Reach that point in life where you just leave all your clothes on your bed. Never tidy it up. Okay, healed and healed. But yeah. Oh yeah. Battle. It's funny because he's just the one saying that, oh, we shouldn't battle in this room. We're gonna like mess it up, and now here we are battling each other. How funny, I hope you guys like this background though. It took me quite a while to make it. I make all of my backgrounds in like, I don't use Canva. I use Google like Drawings or whatever it's called. But yeah. The only reason why I don't use Canva is because I'm a little bit too... Okay, maybe I'm too boomer, bro, because I can't, like, I don't know. I think Canva takes too long to use. Like, you can't highlight multiple things at the same time, or else, like, you, like, unselect things. It's just, like, when you select multiple things and you try to move it together, then it just either moves your entire board or like deselects everything and only moves the thing that you're hovering. So it's like, I don't know. By the way, like this... Oh wait, why is my screen flipped? Oh, I just realized that. Anyways, yeah, like... Yeah, I like the design of this game, the UI and everything. These two are the last games that have like these pixelated sprites. 16-bit? I believe. Is it 16-bit? I'm not quite sure. But it's the last one with this like pixelated style. Is it 32-bit? It's a 32-bit system, but I don't know if it's 32. Here, give me 1 second. It's just called like a full digital thing. Anyways, it doesn't really matter what it's called. Okay, so they're gone. And now, what am I doing? Okay. Let me select my... Oh. No. Options. Text speed. Should we do shift or should we do set? Let's just play the game as is. Yes. Okay, let's save this. And even the save screen looks nice with like the loading bar on the bottom. Rather than you just waiting for it to stop like turning circles like on the clock, it actually shows you the progress of the save. Sorry, mother. My room is a mess. Okay. Friends are gone. Yes. Pretty sure your mother in this game is like a professional battler or something like that. I don't quite remember. But I think there is a sequence where you're able to see her either in like what's it called? Like a contest or something? Or like you get to actually battle your mother, I think. Maybe. It's been a little while since I've played. Anyways. Oh, look at that. All the Swoopats. I don't think I've ever seen that. Anyways. Bianca's house. Us three are childhood friends. Bianca's house. Her father's very against it. I remember this. Okay. And now we get to meet the professor. I like how this isn't like the traditional games where like you meet the professor first and then you get the Pokemon. You meet the professor after you get to choose your Pokemon, or your starter, so it's pretty good. Yes, we shall name them. And there's only one possible name you can name a piggy Pokemon. More specifically, a fire pig Pokemon. And we're gonna go with Tarsiu. Barbecue pork. Yay! And we've taken on the Pokédex quest. Here we go. That's the Pokédex. Okay. Town map, that's always good to have. Very, very helpful. Although I wish it's more like the newer maps where it kind of like points you to where you're supposed to go. Because it do be kind of confusing sometimes in the older games. If you don't read the dialogue, or you skip through it kind of like what I'm doing, and then you just miss where you're supposed to go. And up here we go. Here we go. And now we're gonna get the tutorial. Here's another thing with like just all the games in general, I think. There's no option to skip the tutorial. I mean, yes, it's more user-friendly that way, that you have to go through it, and you don't accidentally skip it, but yeah, like, having the option is definitely nice, and it makes the game more replayable in the fact that you're able to just skip through all the tutorials, jump straight into the game, or like pick your starter, jump straight into the game. But I think there's a lot of like important like story aspects, especially in the earlier games. In regards to like, yeah, just the tutorial phase. Right, like, because as we can see in this, like the tutorial here, when we pick our Pokemon, we get to like, I don't know, we get to see the dynamic between the three friends. So yeah. Here we go, and we got Pokeballs, I believe. And now we have a competition to see who's able to find the most Pokemon. In which case I will not be attending. Because... If I beat this Pat Rat here, then I should level up and get Ember, methinks. What is this? Oh. I just started kicking something and I didn't know what it was. It's just a box next to my table. Okay, anyways. Da, da, da. Oop. Okay. I can just skip this battle. I have the Ember, so it's fine. Goodbye. Don't need this. Okay, see, this is something I remember about the second game, specifically the second game. But I'm not sure if this exists in this game, where there's two trees that are really close to each other, and they kind of create like a shadowy portion in between them. And then it means that there's like a pathway or something there. And it allows you to find a Pokemon or item, I think? It's how you get like the shiny Haxorus in the second game. Or what's the other Pokemon that you get in the thing? In the grove. I think it's... Is it a grove or is it a grotto? I think it's called a grotto. Can I have 2 Pokemon with us? So, what happens if I get 3 Pokemon? I do have Pokeballs, right? What if... Okay. Here, just out of curiosity, I'm gonna catch 2 Pokemon and then see what happens. Here. And I'm not gonna use these Pokemon throughout my playthrough. Okay. Whoa! Okay! Calm down there! I need to catch these Pokemon, man. Oh my lord. Okay. Nope, don't want. Okay. Here we go. Uh-huh. 3, that's awesome. Set it out on my boy, blah blah blah. Transceiver is ringing. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. And here's the Poke Center. Uh-huh. And I think this is where the Poke Centers start not having like rooms where you have to go up and down escalators or whatever to other areas of the Poke Center or the internet zones, I think. Uh-huh. Should we use a piece? Stratton City and meets an inventor named Fennel. She's a friend of mine from long ago. I'm sure she'll lead the way. I hope that your journeys prove to be the adventure of a lifetime. Fantastic. I wonder what the professors were like before they became professors. It doesn't really seem like is Sonia the new one? The one with like the grandmother or something? And they were both professors? It doesn't seem like she's got much of a past because she's a lot younger than the other professors, but like the older professors like say Oak or Birch or whatever, like they obviously have quite a few years under their belts, so I wonder what they're like. Oh, oopsies, I've repeated the same thing. Something happening in the plaza. This is where we meet N for the first time, I think. N's just sitting there in the top row with the cap on and the green hair. And this is... I've never understood how to pronounce his name. Is it Jetsis? Getsis? I don't know, man. Trying to skip this as fast as possible, but it's not happening. So basically they just want to free all the Pokemon from people's grasps, even if they're just like friends or whatever. Goodbye. And then there's N. And here we go. He's gonna have a Lipard and... or not a Lipard, a Purloin. And I don't think anything else. Okay, here we go. Okay. And that's about that. I'm gonna go deposit these Pokemon. And actually, I think I'm gonna end it there because I think I want to try making shorter episodes and then like release even more frequently, just so that I think the overall time will be pretty much the same as other games, except for the fact that because they're shorter episodes, I think it's just better, and you guys don't have to sit through everything as I don't know, in like an hour or something. Oh shoot. What's that? Nice. Oh, I remember there also being something about a badge guy later, and then it gives you like different badges and stuff. But anyways, yes. So let's just deposit these two and... Okay. Yep. So that's done. I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.